What's up, everybody? What's up? Valhalla Sports Talk is on the air. A quick stream, y'all. Quick stream. NBA California Classic. Lakers versus Sacramento Kings 2. The Kings playing a game later tonight against China. So not sure who will be playing for them, but I know that this is supposed to be the first game action as NBA players for both Bronny James and Dalton Knacht. It's kind of an informal stream. I'll bring you the audio and hang out with you as we head towards the Dodger stream later tonight. Daniel Berry Sports Highlights in the house. Russ the Hunter up in here. What's up, Russ? I don't know how many views we'll get or any of that stuff, y'all. I was going to watch it anyway, so I figured might as well stream it. Currently on ESPN. This will be shown on ESPN and ESPN Plus. Currently, they have a Tony Hawk special on right now that is winding up. But hope everybody's doing well on this Saturday. And we'll see what we get. We will see what we get. This Tony Hawk special has been kind of interesting. It's all about him landing this. I think it's three turns. Elias Matagrill, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. Awesome that you're doing summer league games. Well, I don't know if I'll be doing many of them. And Cool Genuine Phil, hey Valhalla. Putting up them Celtics emojis. Boo this man. Boo this man. No betting today. I won't be doing betting on this one, y'all. There will be no points betting. Again, we're just going to watch it and see what happens. But they're closing up this Tony Hawk special, and then we'll have the audio for the Summer League matchup. Supposed to be a 1:30 start. So the Kings, I guess it's half their team. The other half is playing later tonight against China, I believe. Hector Valero in the house. What's up, Hector? Here we go. California Classic. Hopefully there's no music going on here. I don't hear this at all. Okay, there we go.
Here at Chase Center for the 2024 California Classic. Our first game features the Los Angeles Lakers and Sacramento Kings.
All right, give me a sound check, y'all. Can y'all hear this at all?
And what's up, folks? Kevin down alongside former Warriors GM and head coach Gary St. Jean. Warriors and Heat coming up after this, but first Sacramento and LA. And St., this is officially the start to the march of the 24-25 regular season, so a lot of excitement.
Okay, so this game is taking place at the Warriors Stadium. This isn't available to watch in your location. What? All right, let me go back. I saw it earlier on. Turn it!
Yeah, they turned it all right.
They literally just turned it off on my end. Unavailable due to rights restrictions because it's not included with your subscription. Bullshit. Bullshit. All right, let's try to find it from ESPN Plus. Could be the shortest stream ever, y'all. Why the hell would I be blocked out of it? ESPN Plus.
Guy Kev.
And don't go anywhere, folks. When we come back, starting lineups and tip-off between Sacramento and the Lake Show here from Chase Center.
How's the audio, y'all? I'm going to watch Rukatin NBA same time. I can see you all.
The NBA app is everyone's app.
Steven Gonzalez
Everyone
in the
looking
house.
for a bandwagon.
What's
Every
going on, Mr.
statistician
Gonzalez?
always in the weeds.
Points, rebounds.
Let me mute that. So they let me watch it on ESPN Plus, y'all, but see if it goes out here in a minute. Are you showing the game? Just the scoreboard, John. Game audio and the scoreboard. Alex in the house. What's up, Alex? Yeah, you can't show the game for copyright, John. Robert Prado in the house. What's up, Robert? So, chat, what do you think? What's going to happen tonight? How many points for Bronny and how many points for Nact? Miss Sarah in the house. Yeah, I watched that game, Sarah. I watched that Yankee game. Audio good? Cool. All right, they're in a commercial break right now. It's supposed to start at 1:30. Supposed to get going at 1:30. Kerwin a brew, no matter what, Bronny James better show up. If not, you know the fans. Yeah, it's going to be brutal. Hopefully he hits real minutes. You know what I mean? I'm interested to see Nact as well. Let's see if this guy can hit long shots. He's supposed to be a 3-tier player. Let's see what we got in Nact. Here we go. Back to it.
We're ready to rock and roll with the Lakers and Sacramento. Just about ready for tip-off. Let's take a look at the starting fives for both sides.
Starting
with
lineup:
the
Nact,
Show.
Lewis,
Dalton
Castleton,
Connect,
James Jr., and
choice,
East
slipped,
the
quote,
second.
unquote, to him. To the Lakers at 17, I should say. Maxwell Lewis, their second-round selection of a year ago. Colin Castleton, who spent last year on a 2-way dealio with South Bay in L.A. Bronny James, and Sean East the second, who finished up his collegiate career at
So Connect
Missouri.
4.
Meanwhile, for
And
Sacramento,
Bronny James
Jordan
in the
Ford,
9.
Keenan Blackshear, Adonis Arms, Xavier Sneed.
Yep, Rip
and
Kylie
Fardaws
Jackson.
Aimaq,
Crazy
former
Viking drove.
California
Crazy, bro.
Golden Bear. Kevin Anna, Gary St. Jean with you. Sacramento in white, Lakers in gold. As we start this one off,
Ford,
what are you gonna be
Blackshear,
looking for out
Arms,
of these
Sneed.
guys?
All right, tip-off is
You
away.
know, when you're playing in the summer league, they've only practiced a couple days.
All right, let's
Yep.
get our
So
scoreboard
you
set
wanna
up,
see
y'all.
Guys go to their strengths and try to move the basketball and get quality shots. Let's see who's aggressive defensively,
let's get all this
who makes
lined
good
up for
decisions
y'all.
out there.
You know, we were talking earlier, Saint, and you mentioned that when it came to summer league, you know, guys can be a little jacked up, excited to play, and so you want them to stick to their strengths and not try to, you know, reinvent the wheel.
Well, it's so important because, you know, don't make the game more difficult than it is. That's a great pass ahead by Connect and a finish on the dunk.
Yeah, that's Maxwell
Great
Lewis,
dunk by
a very
Nact already.
exciting player. I think he could have a bright future. Did not play a ton for the Lakers last year. Moving it around, here's Blackshear. He'll take the baseline jumper.
Summer league, you're going to get a good pace to the game. And then when you slow down in the half court, let's see who changes sides and gets some penetration and creates shots for others.
East, top 5 scorer in the SEC last year at Missouri.
So that's what we got for a
Lewis
score.
trying to take Ford off the dribble. Nice finish in the lane.
Well, that's a great take. And on defense, you don't want the guy to penetrate middle. You want to push him down to the baseline. You'll get in trouble if guys get middle all night.
34 games played for the Lakers last year for Maxwell Lewis. Fardaws Aimaq, a great rebounder. Can't quite get that one to roll down
Rebounded
for
by
him.
Bronny.
Bronny, first shot of Summer League is just a little strong
Misses his
for
first
him.
shot. Misses his
look,
first
good
shot.
penetration.
4-0 Lakers.
Blackshear nets pivot. Arms. He's played in the G League last couple of years. Good float game right there, Saint.
Kev, you know, so much of the NBA game is the high pick and roll, and that's that mid-range
The Lakers in
pull-up
yellow
that's
uniforms or
so
gold
advantageous
uniforms. The
for a
Kings
guard.
in all white.
Early lead here for Los Angeles. Just connect. Finished up
Connect
his
for
college
three.
career at Tennessee,
Misses
a
off the
little
back
strong.
end.
Castleton taps it out. Lewis, shot fake. Oh, nice finish again. He's got all
Layup
six
by Lewis.
for LA.
Wow. Really nice start for him. Usage of the ball fake, good penetration, and nobody there at the rim.
Yeah, there was talk of him being a potential first-round pick in the 2023 draft, which
I
was
think
the draft
Connect
he
gets
came
called
out.
for the foul here.
Slipped to the second round,
7:46 to go in the first quarter of the California
Well,
Classic
look at that
first
fake.
game.
And then he gets down the boulevard.
This is
and
a
there's nobody
prelude
there to stop
to
him,
Summer
and he
League
lays it in.
action.
Great start.
Summer League, of course, takes place in Las Vegas. This game taking place
Played for us
at
in
the
Milwaukee
Warriors
in 1984.
Stadium, Chase Center.
That's a few years ago, Kevin.
just a few years.
One of the best guys in basketball. Love Lorenzo Romar.
Yeah, what'd you like about Romar?
He would imitate Bob
Appreciate
Lanier
it,
and
Mr.
make
Gonzalez.
everybody cry on the team bus. It was fantastic.
Of course, a longtime coach at Washington.
Yeah.
Great success there with Isaiah Thomas, John Brockman and company. Free throws made by Xavier Snee, who's played in the NBA a little bit.
It's kind of interesting on the
Sean East.
little stat portion right there. Bronny James.
Ripped away
Everybody
by
else
Arms.
has a position next to their name, like Castleton the center, Lewis the forward, Connect
Pick, that's
the
a long
guard,
two, and it's perfect
Bronny
for
James,
Adonis
N.A.
Arms.
Again, usage of the screen. How are you going to defend the screen? You don't know if these guys are shooters, so you don't know if you need to go over the pick, under the pick. So I think you're going to give those kind of shots up.
Connect, getting to his spot there, didn't go in, but a good-looking Jimmy from Dalton Connect.
6-6 now.
And we're going to have defensive 3 seconds, so that's going to be on the
seconds
rookie
called on the
Connect, something
Lakers.
they don't have in college basketball.
That young guy's probably saying, what the heck is that?
How big of an adjustment is it for these players going from college rules to NBA rules?
Not that big. I think it's more about the physicality and the pace of the game that they really have the biggest adjustment with. And when that play right
You remember
there,
what all these buttons are,
you're
y'all.
weak side low, and you can't just park yourself underneath the rim. You've got to be in there 2-9 and then clear the area or commit to go to the ball on the strong side. So that's not the worst thing in the world.
You know what I'm saying? I love when people say you got to have that 2.9 count in your head. How do you count to 2.9? You go 1, 2, 2.9. Like,
we had a lot of refs in the old days that went right to 3.
Ford from 18, yes, sir.
Ford
Hey,
nails
that's
that shot.
a former St. Mary's guy.
And the
played for
Kings
Randy
take their
Bennett,
first
one of
lead
my
of the
favorite
game.
Guys in college basketball, and
9-6.
that guy can really score. I'm really excited to watch him play today.
Yeah, I don't think his NBA days are done. Played in 6 games with Sacramento last year, currently a free agent. Arms. Step back, long 2. He's in his bag to start.
Wow. A little confidence there.
That King's starting to
Step
get it
back.
going.
Well, this is a confident kid. When he was at JUCO, playing in junior college at Mesa Community College, he told his teammates before he ever played a game that he was going to play in the NBA, and his teammates laughed at him. Well, there he is.
Good for him.
Of course, hasn't touched an NBA regular season floor yet. Ford, nice feed.
Bronny
And
James almost
Sneed
stole
with
that
5.
ball,
It's
but
an 11-0
gets out-muscled.
Sacramento Kings run.
You know, Kev, we know that Ford can score, but that's what you're looking for from a guard
Connect
like
fouled
that. He
on
was
this
in trouble.
side.
He was almost triple teamed, and he went in there and made a beautiful pass. Great play.
Right, timeout on the
We'll take
floor.
a timeout. Come on back with the rest of the first quarter after this.
Timeout 6. Kings might get DeRozan.
The NBA app is everyone's app. Everyone looking for a bandwagon. Every statistician always in the weeds.
Points, rebounds, assists.
Every streetwear king busting out tunnel fits. Every diehard who wants to dive behind the scenes. and everyone else on this floating basketball we call
Connect
Earth.
does have an assist, but all the points scored by Lewis, the forward, for the Lakers.
Geico can help when you get a flat tire with their easy app and 24/7 help.
To the right now. To the left.
Ooh, to the left.
7-point lead.
Is the GPS playing the cha-cha slide?
Now it's time to
All right, let me close out that audio for a minute. Shout out to the 39 in the chat. Again, almost right after this one, y'all. Almost right after this stream. Dodgers Brewers game 2. Boom, boom, boom. Where's everybody watching us from today? All right, here we go. Back to it.
The touchdown lead for the Sacramento Kings over the Los Angeles Lakers. A rematch of the 2002 Western Conference Finals, one of the best series of all time, at least in my book, Saint.
Without a doubt. That was, that's it at its best. I just have great
Pretty
memories
lightly
about that
attended
one.
game, y'all. There's not,
Great 7-game series.
I would say
eventually won
about
by the
30% of the
Lakers.
stadium,
Right now it's
at
been
least in the
Sacramento
lower bowl.
on the 11
A lot of empty
nothing run.
seats.
This is one of 2 Sacramento Kings Summer League entries playing today. As we take a look at Bronny James, who missed his only shot attempt, taken 55th overall, signing a 4-year deal to start off his NBA career with his pops and the LA
4-year
Lakers.
deal for Bronny, over $7 million.
Tremendous story. I think
It
guys
is.
within the league forget about nepotism. That's all over the place in the game of life. And give this young guy credit. He had a real severe health issue. He's bounced back, and I think he's really going to capitalize on a great opportunity.
And I will say, I think maybe that part does get talked about a little too much, and we forget about the prospect that was Bronny James. He's a consensus top 30 recruit out of high school. He had a really good combine. He has a 40.5-inch vertical. Like, you take a look at the numbers, and they do scream fringe second-round draft prospect, which is exactly where he went.
Yeah, that's true. And when you look at them, you look at guys like
5:39
Peyton,
remaining in the
Bradley,
first
you know,
quarter.
the really
Sacramento
premier,
with a 7-point lead, looking to
point
add
guard
to it at the
defenders
charity
that
stripe.
can really get up and challenge, like Mickey McConnell now, and these guys like that really can get up and play at 90 plus feet. And then what are you going to do on offense? And that's going to be the key here. Can he make some drift threes, and can he get in the paint and create for others? But I love his work ethic.
Fardaz Amack splitting the pair at the line. Played for Mark Mattson at a couple of different schools in college, Utah Valley, and finished up his collegiate career at Cal. Connect. Big-time score at Tennessee and Northern Colorado. Late clock for East. Dancing. Getting past arms.
Wow.
Nice finish. And the foul.
Really, really nice crossover dribble, left to right, gets down the paint, and takes a hit and finishes.
East
Great
takes
job.
it to the hoop, gets fouled. Going to go to the free throw line for the and
Look at
one.
that crossover. That's great. And then to take the hit.
Nice little crossover,
and he
left-handed
just
layup
gets past the guy. And
for the deuce.
Again, that weak side defender's got to come over there. Don't worry about the illegal defense.
East can't quite complete the three-point
Free throw
play.
rims out.
Lead is 6 for the Kings. Amack, little push shot. Lewis, shot fake. To the hoop. Oh, man.
Nice
he
little
is
layup
in
by
the
Lewis
building
there.
and feeling himself early on.
Wow, that's impressive. Left hand.
That's the
Yeah,
lead to
he-
4.
I watched him at Pepperdine.
4:44 clock running, first quarter.
Legit. Arms. In and out. Eight already for Maxwell Lewis.
Bronny for 3. Missed it.
Another one just
Clanks
a little
off the
strong
back
for
of the
Bronny.
rim.
Oh, Jordan Ford.
And Ford
Blazing
goes
past
coast
the
to coast, lays it up and in for the Kings.
That's impressive because we know he can make perimeter shots. And
Pushes
that
the
time
lead
there, he
back
just
to
got down
6.
there and finished. You don't see a lot of rim protection here, so guys are really trying to take it off the bounce and get all the way.
Wow, that's crazy, Sarah.
Just a little change of gear there, Kev. Just a shoulder fake and goes right by him.
You were talking about him earlier, saying he's a crafty scorer, Jordan Ford.
He really is. You know, Kev, you're not auditioning just for the teams you're with.
Nope, exactly.
There's a lot of scouts here, and they'll be here, and they'll be in Vegas, and they'll be up in Sacramento, and, you know, you're auditioning for the entire league.
You're playing for 30 teams right now as Tommy Kuzi hits the 3.
All right, so the
There's
Lakers have
another
subbed
St.
out a
Mary's
number
guy,
of
and I
guys.
love his
Kuzi in the
story.
game. I
He
believe
was a
Bronny is
walk-on
out.
there, and by the time he left, he was a legend.
Randy Bennett, as he was in high school, Kuzi, he encouraged him to go the Division II route instead of walking on. Well, he turned into quite the Gale.
So I believe both Connect and Bronny James have been taken
That's
out
a
of this
nifty
game for
pass
now.
and knocks down the shot coming right off the bench. You love that. That hairdo's pretty good, Kev.
He really improved his three-point shot. 41% from 3 in Germany this year. Last year, the previous year in the G League, he was at 31%. So
that's great.
That's a big uptick. Offensive rebound a couple of times. Can't get it, Hassan Ward. And then we'll have a whistle against the Kings. Blake Hinson in for the first time. Signing a two-way contract with the Los Angeles Lakers, so he'll spend his time with the South Bay Lakers and the LA Lakers this year as we have a traveling violation.
You know, another big aspect of the NBA game is the bigs being able to dribble handoff. So you saw him catch the ball on the left elbow and then dribble
13
over
likes,
to the right side.
385
And some
views.
guys just aren't really comfortable with that.
Yeah, Castleton is a skilled big, and obviously that's something he's going to want to work on.
Turnover.
Interesting idea from Ahmad Caper, but the pass way behind.
Turnover, 3:12 to go, first
Leave your
quarter.
feet without a purpose.
Kings with a 3-point lead.
Caper, he was in Israel when the attacks happened to start the Israel-Hamas war. And he had to leave Israel, found a team in France to play with, but he said he could see missiles from his apartment flying. So, really scary situation.
Wow.
Yeah. You got a foul here, and that'll send Maxwell Lewis to the line. Who has proven to be a silky smooth operator thus far, 4 for 4 for 8 points.
Jason Tatum signed today? I didn't know
A guy
that.
like this, you know, that's down near LA, and their scouts probably get a good look at him. And these summer league teams are made up of a lot of players that the scouts have seen, maybe didn't get drafted or a year in, and they're watching them in another league, say in Europe, and they're the ones who really bring it to the front office to compile the team, get it all together, and they do a great job with that.
Trying to get it going,
Lewis,
Sarah.
40th overall by, originally Denver traded to the Lakers on draft night in 2023. Spent some time in the G League with their
Right. Lakers
South
got it
Bay
down to
club.
1 now with 2:55 to go in the first
Lakers
quarter.
practice facility.
El Segundo.
Yeah.
El
Loved it.
Segundo.
Oh, very nice job stepping out and switching there.
Here's Caver blowing past Kuzi and wiped off the backboard. Yes, that's a goaltend on Armel Traore. As we will take a timeout. Traore on a two-way contract with the Lakers. More on him later. As the Lakers
Out on the
trail
floor,
this one
2:37 to
by
go, first
3.
quarter. It's
We are not going to timeout
15-18 in
because
favor of the
that
Kings.
is technically not a dead ball. It's a made bucket. So the next whistle will send us to a break.
Kevin, a big like that, you just love the way he stepped out on that high screen action on the right side, but then he got back in the play and he did goaltend, but it was really a good effort to block the shot. Good lateral movement.
Well, you're not going to find a bigger Armel Traore fan in America than yours truly.
Really?
Back in the game.
Played with Victor Wembanyama, Mets 92.
Drives to the hoop, and he's fouled.
Foul and Dalton connects, so I saw a lot of Armel. That'll take us to a timeout. I promise we go to break right now.
All right, so a commercial break. Scott Nichols in the house. Well, he hasn't done much anything, Scott Nichols hasn't done much anything.
Now at NBAEvents.com. Good start to this one between the Kings and the Lakers. Sacramento up 3. I was mentioning earlier, this is one of 2 Sacramento Kings teams that's playing today. They have the California Classic at Golden One Center in Sacramento as well. And there's another Kings roster in that one. These guys aren't going to drive from San Francisco to Sacramento and play later tonight. Don't worry.
In the old days, we'd take the bus up there, and maybe on the way back, if we did well, we got to stop at In-N-Out Burger.
Yeah, I know you've been in the NBA for a while, Saint. You never had double headers, did you?
No, but we would play 4 and 5 nights. That was a real journey.
Oh, yeah. Dalton Connect, splitting the pair.
Connect hits his free throw there.
For him.
Another guy who started out
lead back to 2 now for the Kings.
A mid-major in Northern Colorado before finishing up his collegiate career in the SEC at Tennessee. Eve Pons into the corner, pass a little off target. Open 3, Antoine Davis.
3 by Davis of the Kings from that far corner.
Penetration and a great kick. That was a great job.
Number 2 all-time scorer in NCAA men's basketball history behind Pistol Pete. Hinson. Traore trying to keep that alive. It's going to go off Armel Traore and out of play.
Eddie Arcio in the house. What's up, Eddie?
Former Wemby teammate.
Kev, this is a great opportunity for these 2 coaches.
Yeah.
You know, running the game and probably taking the practices and video sessions. Great opportunity.
Dane Johnson, the head coach of the Lakers Summer League team. He's the head coach of their G League team, the South Bay Lakers. Jawad Williams, former North Carolina Tar Heel, played in the NBA for 3 years, the head coach of the Kings Summer League team here in San Francisco. Adonis Arms gets it back, puts it in.
If you're Connect, you got to come up with that ball.
Connect unable to get that rebound there, and the Kings made him pay for it with a layup, an easy layup.
Down.
Oh,
nice
I love
pass.
that.
Nice pass by Connect.
There you
What
go.
a feed, and Traore will get to the line. Hopefully he's okay.
That was a terrific pass. Perfect read. He saw both defenders come to him, a misread on defense by the Kings, and he hit the guy rolling to the basket right in stride. Good, strong move to the hoop.
Traore, Bilal Coulibaly, and Victor Wembanyama led Mets 92 to the Pro A Finals in 2023. How good were those three? Well, the following year, Mets 92 went defunct. 4-30, and they're no longer a team. So they had quite the impact. Traore missing the first, finished up this year with Blois, also a French pro team, as he misses both.
Our man Tony Parker's got a team over there, doesn't he now, Kev?
Yeah, and his brother, TJ Parker, who's on the Sacramento Kings bench here at Summer League, used to coach Asvel, which was Tony Parker's team. They're like the Boston Celtics of LNB Pro A.
Now you're talking.
21 league championships for Asvel.
Wow.
Lost in the semis this year. Inside, Traore, power dribble, nice finish for Armel.
Nice feed by Tommy. He read the defender was fronting the post. There was no weak side help, and he led him right to the rim. Really nice job on the. You know, we don't put enough value on the entry pass to the post, and that was a beautiful example of it.
Really nice feed from Tommy Kuzi, an illegal screen set by Yves Pons. If you ever have a free 15 minutes, YouTube search Yves Pons 2022 French Slam Dunk Contest.
33.9 seconds remaining in the first quarter here. It's 23-18 in favor of the Kings.
I've ever seen besides Vince Carter right here in
California Classic NBA action.
That's strong praise.
Leapfrogged over
from
Wemby
Chase Center.
Really?
Dunked from behind the foul line, foot behind the foul line. Took off his shoes from the baseline, cock back reverse jam without shoes or socks. Yeah.
Wow.
It was impressive. He might be the best vertical athlete in basketball in the world right now. Woo. Love me some Yves Pons. Kuzi catch and shoot. Traore came down with it. Mangus gets stripped. Ahmad Caver to beat the buzzer, couldn't get it to go. That'll do it for the first quarter, 23-18 Sacramento.
So after one, 23-18, Sacramento Kings lead it.
Arms for the Kings.
Quiet quarter for the two marquee new Lakers. Neck 2 assists in 9 minutes. Bronny James didn't break the stat sheet. Played about, 8 minutes.
Patterns before the games with your assistant. That's beautiful. Nice pick and pop. Great job.
Blake Hinson, who's built like a football player. Did play high-level football.
Lived in the United States in the
Decided
80s, Alex? I didn't know that.
pursue a college basketball career. It's
Rob
worked out
Dog in the
well for him
house.
on
What's up, Rob
two-way
Dog?
With the Lakers. Arms. Stood up defensively by Mangus, but the three drilled.
Bails him out. Great shot.
Sneed from downtown. His first three of the game. Hinson again. Oh, he was walking back from that like he thought it was going in. Kuzi. Fading away, Hinson is feeling pretty comfortable out there. Traore, another extra possession. Ooh, not quite, but he will get to the line.
Good hands. He got that between two defenders and really pursued the ball well. You know, it's a great technique when you're looking to offensive rebound. You might not get a clear path to tip it back, and he did just that, tipped it back to himself. That was really a nice job.
Well, Traore in 4 minutes already has 3 rebounds. And we were talking in between commercial breaks. You said, saying you really like this guy in the small time you've seen him.
Yeah, I mean, he's a good-looking athlete, long arms, has a nice rotation on the ball, and he's good laterally. He really steps out and helps on screens well and goes after penetration. And, you know, he'll be noticed today by many, many NBA people.
Hopefully they don't notice his 0 for 4 free throwing. He misses another pair. Trying to go backdoor for Sneed, and it's picked off. Quincy Olivari. Kuzi for Traore.
There you go. Nice job. Kuzi's man went backdoor on him. Great technique. He had his hand up to get a deflection. Got the ball back in the middle, penetrate the paint, and made a nice dish.
That'll be a foul on Kyle Mangus. Played with the Indiana Mad Ants last year.
It looks like Bronny James checking back
Best
into
way
this
to get
one.
Up the floor, pass it ahead. Loses the hand a little bit, but doesn't get flustered and makes a nice feed.
Bronny James back in. You can hear the applause in the building.
Wherever you go in the summer leagues,
I didn't know that, Alex. I didn't know that at all.
Yeah,
always, especially in Vegas.
That's for sure. Bond's a little out of control. Jay Nagel a 3, lasers it in.
Kev, that looked like your driver, line drive.
Hey, it worked. Nice reverse for Kuzi. He's playing well.
He's doing a nice job.
Kuzi with 5 points, 3 assists, and gets a deflection. Mangus.
I think Randy Bennett's here because he's got 2 St. Mary's guys playing today, and he's probably just smiling because he loves good defense.
That he does. He's done a great job over the last couple of decades.
Spectacular.
Catch and shoot. There's a foul on the shot.
Foul called on Bronny James.
That Xavier Sneed kicked out his leg.
That guy there's watched Reggie Miller, hadn't he?
Just a little bit.
Watch that leg. We didn't get a good look at it, but boy, a lot of guys have mastered that technique. Yeah, hey, Kev, come on now. What do you think? Come on.
A slot. Yeah, they're going to challenge it.
There you go. Get that green light going round and round and round.
It looked like it went out a little to the side.
Lakers going to challenge this, saying that the offensive player kicked his foot out,
officials decide,
initiating the contact.
Blinking down there.
The lamp is lit.
There you go.
Our officials, Julian McFadden, Jason Alabanza, and Cameron Gelinas.
Now, you don't think now they're talking to Secaucus, are they? Not on this. They got to decide for themselves. There you go.
Replays provided in-house.
Los Angeles is challenging ruling number 4 of an offensive foul.
So there's the official word from Julian McFadden, our crew chief for this one. So what did you think? Kick his leg out?
Yes, I'm going to say yes, but they probably won't give it. There's so much that goes into this, the landing space and all that thing, and he's jumping into him and all that kind of thing. I think they're probably going to stay with the foul. But you know what I do love, Kevin? I do love, what's Kennedy's first name? I love when the refs go up to the microphone and they give you a dissertation on what they're going to review and what the result was. Some of those guys, could be up for an Oscar or an Emmy.
You're talking about Bill Kennedy?
I love him.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah. That was a pretty quick review. Discussing it. Should also note that in Summer League, if there's an instant replay of an out-of-bounds violation that's triggered by a coach's challenge, the on-court officials and replay center will be able to review the video to see if there was a foul proximate to the violation, if it should have been called or not. So in the past,
after review, the challenge by Los Angeles is deemed successful. We're going to have no imminent possession. We're going to have a jump ball center circle 82 in the game.
A successful
So
challenge.
he did kick the leg out. Good challenge by Dane Johnson. But just to finish up on the proximate fouls, proximate meaning related to the play that was called through time, distance, players involved, or some combination thereof. But essentially, if there was a foul committed that wasn't called out of bounds, they can go back and call the foul now. In the past, you weren't able to do that.
Our league, through the competition committee, they really do a great job adjusting every year, making a few little subtle moves and how the game's officiated, and I think they're doing a great job with that.
So it'll be a jump ball. Pons and Traore.
I saw games for Bronny James at USC, and that's obviously college ball.
Castleton and Amac trying to get in. They'll have to wait.
But this game here, this is NBA players, right? NBA caliber players. And he looks really small compared to most of them. He is very undersized.
Bronny. Gets a clean look.
Bronny going to take a three and miss it badly off the front.
And here's Sacramento.
So
the fast break almost thrown a little too far ahead. An Nagel push.
I know it's his first game and all that good shit, but if he can't shoot,
Hinson,
and he's undersized, he's going to get dominated.
I was worried he got
When he's
hurt
trying to
right
play
there.
defense, I don't know, y'all.
Yeah,
I
kind of
don't know.
looked like his shoe gave out.
He seems wide enough,
you're
Sarah.
right, Kev.
He seems wide enough. He just doesn't seem
Yeah, that's always a scary situation.
Big
Sam,
enough.
when you see someone go
Like,
down
tall
like that.
enough.
Thankfully, no ankles were twisted.
He's another big guy. Played back there at Pitt in the ACC.
6-year college player, or 6 years in college. Didn't play a couple of years, one due to an unspecified medical condition. While he was at Iowa State, also played at Ole Miss, and then his last 2
I think
years
that's what
at
their
Pitt.
plan
Big-time
is,
shooter.
Sarah. I think the
Hit
plan
9
is for him
threes
to
in one
play
game, went 7
in El
for 7
Segundo
from deep
on
in
the
a
South
game
Beach
at
Lakers.
Cameron Indoor against the Dukies.
Really?
Yeah, so
When you move around that much, do they cover your moving expenses?
hey, that's got to be in the NIL money now too,
Holy
right?
mackerels.
It's a new day in college basketball.
Sure is.
Pretty shocked that he got the Lakers to sign him for $7 million.
love it.
I mean,
Look at Tommy fight that post.
that's a lot of money
Last
for
year, late
pick
clock,
number
stolen
55.
by Bronny.
A stolen bait. He
Nice
stole it
lead
there
pass for Hinson off to
though.
Mingus.
Lose the two on the other
Really
end.
well
So
done.
James with the steal.
Deflection, you get in transition, you get rewarded with a great pass and a layup.
Amac blocked. Castleton ready for that one. Snead back to Amac, who gets fouled.
It was a good pass by a wing player. In that passing lane, good job. Get out wide. Bounce pass to a guy who could handle it. And that's a nice dish right there. Good job by Hinson.
Yeah. I quickly want to go back to a point we were talking about Bronny James earlier, and some people might say, well, how can you say a guy who averaged 4.8 points per game as a freshman is ready to play in the NBA? Look, this is all based off potential, and Peyton Watson, for example, averaged 3 points and 2 rebounds, almost 3 rebounds per game. His freshman season at UCLA was a first-round draft pick. So you can't just go off stats. Antoine Davis, who's in this game for Sacramento, second leading all-time scorer in NCAA history, went undrafted. So you can't base college stats as for a reason to draft someone or not.
No, that's a great point. And there, that's really nice.
There we go, high off the glass. Bronny James' first points
as a Los Angeles Laker in Summer League.
Subtle thing right there, Kev. He comes back in transition. He got over the screen beautifully and took away the play of the offense.
Adonis Arms with 13 points now. Bronny.
Mid-range jumper by James misses.
Putback not there for Castleton.
Castleton misses the putback as well.
With the 5 guarding him, the big. And right there, he settled for the 14-footer. He should attack, go at the rim, make the other guy defend, or finish at the rim.
Maxwell Lewis wiped away by Blackshear, but he was out of bounds. Lewis, the great first quarter. That's his first missed shot. Started 4 for 4 with 10 points. Lewis getting downhill. Good footwork. Everything but the finish there for Maxwell Lewis. 4. Oh, the herky-jerky finish.
Boy, he looked like white chocolate there. Jason Williams.
Great Sacramento King himself.
Beautiful play.
Connect from the baseline, misses badly.
Second bite of the apple here for the Lake Show. Lewis way off.
Jesus.
You can get that shot anytime you want. You got to move the ball. Don't get sticky.
Amac. Arms puts it up and draws the foul. A couple of free throws for Adonis Arms, who has been cooking early with 13 points in 14 minutes.
Kev, you know what I'm liking here? Across the court from us in the front row, there's a gentleman that has a pen and pad out.
Yep, I see who you're talking about.
That's a head coach in the NBA watching his team. That's our pal Mike Brown, and he's making a little note there. And what a terrific job he's done up there in Sacramento. One of the best guys there is in the NBA, and thrilled for his success.
2023 NBA Coach of the Year after leading the Kings to the playoffs for the first time in 17 years, narrowly missing out on the playoffs this year, losing in the 8-9 play-in game to the Pelly Pels of New Orleans. But just a great coach, great assistant for Steve
So it's
Kerr.
a 9-point lead for the Kings with 4:06 remaining in the second quarter.
Sean East.
40-31.
Lead is 9 for Sacramento.
I'm thinking at the half, I'm probably going to end the stream, y'all. At the half, I'll end the stream.
Pull-up triple. You weren't a fan of that one, Saint?
Take a little break and then be back for Dodger baseball later.
But he thinks he's got the green light. Holy moly.
Well, hey, if I'm Jordan Ford and I averaged 16 points for your G League team the year before and played with the Sacramento Kings for 6 games, I might give myself a green light too. Connect. Bronny got to his spot.
Missed it,
In
rolled
and out.
off.
Bronny James, a 1 for 6 start for him. that's travel.
No, I bet Dad would be here, but he's got another thing going on in Las Vegas. A little practice?
Yeah, something called a USA basketball training camp.
There you go.
And they get ready for the Paris Olympics.
Kev, I was talking to my son Greg on the way in, and I said, Greg, who's going to start on that team? We're going to have a chat about that, Kev.
Yeah, I mean, how do you get a starting 5 out of all that talent? How do you make that
I
decision?
got 3 guys.
Okay, who are they?
Kevin Durant, LeBron, and Steph Curry.
Okay.
Now, I don't know how good Embiid's health is. But, then you got some other guys there, Davis and Adebayo, and who's going to play the 2? I just love Holiday. I don't know if he gets a start over there, but you got Booker and a lot of great other players. There's going to be some guys who aren't going to get to play a ton.
Yeah.
Oh.
Bronny read it right, but it still gets in the hands of Jordan Ford, and he hits the fadeaway.
That scoop shot he made before,
So far, Mike, so far.
That looks a little bit like Steph Curry.
And
Castleton
one for
lays
Colin
it up.
Castleton.
It's
I believe
fouled.
we've
They
had
go to
our
the free throw
first,
line for the
Jordan
N1.
Ford, Steph Curry comparison of his career. That'll take us to a timeout. The lead is 9 for the Kings as that bucket from Castleton stops.
All right, y'all. I'm going to end this. Sports Lounge has this game as well. The Sports Lounge has this game as well.
I avoided credit
Go over
cards.
there, say howdy. He's got the audio playing. But I'm going to end this one. I'll be back a little later for Dodger Baseball. Valhalla Sports Talk is off the air.
I heard about the Chime credit.